Hello beautiful people, and welcome into Wolf and Falcon Tarot. Today's reading is for Aquarius, and as I was meditating on your energy, the words betrayal, death and rebirth, balance and success came to mind. So we'll be going into that, and just to highlight, today is the solar eclipse as I'm doing this reading, and it's the new moon energy as well. So just to remind you that it's a time to not forget to practice your decision-making skills. It's also a time that brings an end to a major chapter in one's life, and it's also a time that you can bring something new into being, or bring about a dream to life. So Aquarius, it's not the end of the world, but I'm hearing a betrayal as kind of caused a death and rebirth in your situation, which will bring balance and success your way. So let's go into and ask the moon, the major satellite in the sky that tells us, she sees it all, and she sees everything. So, spirit guides for Aquarius, for the Aquarius that we are reading for today, please. What do we need to know about this reading? What do we need to know about this reading, please, spirit guides? What do we need to know about this reading for Aquarius, please? One more. One more, please, for Aquarius. Just one. Please, spirit guides. Thank you, spirit guides. Super moon, star child. We'll take both of them. Super moon speaks of victory. It speaks of fate. It speaks of reassurance. Star child speaks of guidance, protection, and a shield. The full moon and aspect. Stick those together into one side. Okay, so the full moon is about luck. The full moon is about emotions. So luck, emotions, dynamism. With the S-Bat moon, this is kind of like ritual, awakening, and grounded, and so I feel like what we're saying here is, like, because we were talking about betrayal, this could be a lucky situation. But we've also, another thing to think about is our emotions. Being betrayed is going to bring so many emotions, and there's lots of different ways that we could have been betrayed. Betrayal goes beyond just cheating. There's things like refusing to compromise. There's like being in a conditional love situation, exploiting someone's vulnerabilities. So you could have had your vulnerabilities exploited. Somebody that's neglecting emotional needs is one. And dishonesty or deception. So that's there. There's a few different forms of betrayal other than just cheating. So that's something to think about. A death and rebirth is kind of like, is a ritual. It's an awakening process, but it also requires us to get grounded, and that's with the S-Bat moon here. So yeah, we're gonna need to have been grounded, but balance balance and success. Then we've got this supermoon, and we're kind of in a super new moon energy at the moment. It's, you know, the balance and success, it's victory, you know, it's fate. And once we see that, especially with the death and rebirth, when we awaken to the fact that this was fate, it was meant, you know, it was meant to happen, it was meant to teach us something. And the star child, you know, this is, you know, guidance. So maybe we've had to seek some guidance. Maybe we feel that we've been guided, Aquarius, by spirit. I like to, you know, increase the energy of what the moon says, you know, utilizing our solar system, because, you know, it can bring a lot more into alignment with the planets, the planets inside of constellations and things like that. So can we increase the energy, please, around this betrayal? Can we find out what it was, this betrayal is? Can we get some guidance on that one, please, Spirit? So, Aries. We've got a conjunction in Aries. So maybe it happened whilst we had a conjunction inside Aries. Something to do with integration and fearless. Maybe a unit. So yeah, there's the word unity is coming out with in conjunction, and I think that we've been betrayed by someone that we were really integrated with, and it was it was a fearless connection. Or maybe they betrayed you fearlessly. It could be that you was with an Aries Aquarius, so that could resonate. And let's increase the death and rebirth energy, please. We'll find out more about this. Find out more about this full moon shortly. Cardinal. An initiation, spark, a vision. So, like, your rebirth is I feel that what's going on here is that the death is an initiation into this death has been this death of this connection, this unity that we had. This has been that connection, this unity could have been really like trailblazing. You could have thought it was trailblazing, and you could have thought that it was a fearless unity that you had, and it's just all come crashing down, and you felt betrayed by it. It's left you in your emotions. And then what's happened is that, you know, the death of this unity, this unit that you were in, this unity that you had with somebody, maybe it was an Aries. It's left you have to, what we need to see this as is an initiation. In this death is an initiation to cause a rebirth, which has created a spark and a vision towards your super moon. You know, if we see this as, you know, fate. So it's victory, it's fate. You're going to have a victory. There's a victory that comes out of it, and you're being guided towards it. So we'll ask more about this balance and success, please. Oh wow, you've got the Lilith card, and it's kind of darkness, isn't it? But, you know, this is power, it's activism, it's vengeance. So I think that, you know, you're going to have, you're going to have vengeance, Aquarius. We've got Scorpio on the bottom of the deck. So it's going to be deep, intense and transformative, whatever this is. Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy, that. It's, yeah. So we've been betrayed within a unit. It was a trailblazing, a fearless connection that we had. And yeah, you've definitely been left out in your emotions with this, with the full moon energy here. But it has initiated, you know, this betrayal has initiated a death of this unit. But with this death, there's a rebirth, and this rebirth has created a spark. It's created a vision towards you understanding that this is, well, towards your power, towards towards your vengeance, and you're being guided towards it, and it's it's fate. This is fate in the making. So what happens is this, you know, balance and success is going to be fate in the making. We're going to go into the light seers then and get a little bit more. We're going to ask what was this betrayal about? What was this betrayal? What has brought the death from... what was this betrayal about? That's what we'll ask. We'll start there. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardians, and guardians of Aquarius. What was this betrayal all about? Please. What was this betrayal all about? We've got the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is, you know, heavy burdens. So it could be that you were taking this partnership, this unity was taking on too much, too many obligations. You could have been real close to success, and maybe you just wasn't quite sharing, you know, the other partner wasn't really sharing the burdens. And, you know, that's really a sign of somebody that kind of maybe is neglecting your emotional needs, Aquarius. Ooh. Could be that. It could be that they were neglecting your emotional needs. Maybe they were exploiting your vulnerabilities. These burdens may have made you feel vulnerable. That could be, your vulnerabilities could have been a burden, and they were exploiting that. Take it how it resonates. So, what's this betrayal about, please, spirit guides, guardians, and ancestors? All right, so we've got the Two of Wands, which was, you know, a plan for the future, a wish that you'd made, and the Queen of Swords. Oh, unbiased. There's some unbiased. Yeah, okay, I see it. So I feel like it could be Aquarius that, you know, you'd been planning for the future with the Two of Wands here. There was choices of comfort. So somebody was choosing comfort and locking their emotions away. If you see that the Queen of Swords is actually put her emotions in jail here at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you see that. So, you know, they'd lock their emotions away. But the Star is, you know, that's like a wish, you know, wishes, this is opportunities. And so the betrayal was about, I feel like the betrayal was like I feel like you'd been planning something together potentially, but you know, you had, like I said, we saw the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That was like, you know, burdens and things like that. So there could have been, you know, this trailblazing idea, but you had quite, you know, Aquarius, you probably had some burdens, some vulnerabilities that were being exploited. You could have felt that this connection was a wish upon a star, you know, a dream come true. But it's almost like this individual had locked your emotions away. And I feel that that's definitely, you know, neglecting your emotional. That's exactly what this was. So the betrayal here is that although you were planning for the future, this individual was neglecting your emotional needs. And it could be that you were healing you might have been healing from some sort of trauma. I feel like with the Star card, that is there may have been some sort of trauma that was going off in your situation. But it also, I feel as though it kind of left you feeling hopeless. And although it's, you know, it's come up in the way it has, you know, you were planning, that's it. That's exactly what was going off here. You were both planning for the future, and your emotional needs were just not being met. They'd locked your emotions away. They were sitting on them. They neglected your emotional needs. You know, somebody that ignores a partner's emotional needs, it definitely leads to feelings of isolation and hurt. And, you know, this kind of, you know, she's isolated, she's alone, and she's wishing on a star. She's, you know, it's being undermined. You know, it can undermine, when you're isolated and hurt, it undermines your trust and, you know, that loving connection that you had. And in all cases, and in all three cards here, every one of them, they're isolated. If you see, you know, the Queen, the Two of Wands, she's isolated, looking out into the world, dreaming. The Queen of Swords, isolated on top of a cushion on a mountain inside. And the Star, she's isolated. They're all isolated. So I feel that Aquarius, that's exactly what's been going on here. You, in your this unity, this trailblazing partnership that you had with somebody, they neglected your emotions, and yeah, you were definitely isolated. You felt that they'd locked your emotions away, although you were probably both planning. It's almost like, if you take here the Two of Wands, you're holding your wand, and your partner's put the wand, just left it leaned up in a corner, and it's kind of like you're planning it on your own. I feel that that's exactly what's going on here. Maybe your connection did have a little bit of trauma that needed to be healed here, and unfortunately, you know, the other individual chose their emotions over yours, and left you to one side. And that's pretty grim, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Crosswatcher, but it's the truth there. So we're gonna I think what we'll do is we'll ask, because we now know that this individual was neglecting your emotions, and we had this this spark, this vision, and what would we say? We said it was an awakening. We said this, yeah, we've had to be grounded. So you've had to ground yourself. So let's see. Maybe you're not quite grounded yet. Maybe I'm feeling that you potentially need. Do we need an action to take here? I feel like we need some reassurance, Aquarius, don't we? We need some reassurance about this death and rebirth. Let's have, what's the reassurance, please? Spirit guides, reassurance, please, for Aquarius. Whoa, crikey. Got the Knight of Swords out on the bottom of the deck here. We've got the Justice card, the Seven of Wands, the Burdens have come out, and the Six of Swords. So some reassurance here is that this death around, I'm going to say that around your death and rebirth. So the Justice card is karma. The Justice is karma being weighed. So karma's being weighed. It's in your stance, I feel it's good karma. It's natural law. This is balance, truth and wisdom. It's cause and effect. So the Seven of Wands, that is like, she's got her inner force field lit up. She's created a boundary around herself. You know, she's had to. She's had no choice. You've been on your own. Again, this lady, she's out on her own. I mean, take it male or female. There's kind of no gender. I'm just reading the gender on the card, and this is like she's lit the inner force field from within. It's, you know, protecting herself, and that's kind of what you've had to do. You know, you've had the karma's happened, this natural law is taking place, and during a death you definitely do need to take a step back, and you have to share your burdens with spirit. This is like, you know, heavy burdens are shared. It's obligations. This is a card that says to keep going. I mean, she's got her wand in. She's packed her bags. She's gone on a trip now. This trip's been long. Her hair's all grown out now, and she's got a massive cow there, carrying all the heavy stuff, and the wind is literally blowing her downhill. You know, it's caught her, and it's helping her move on fast, like, you know, and she's sailing. She's now sailing. She's sailing to calmer waters. So that is where your rebirth is. Your rebirth is into calmer waters. That wasn't there, was it? No, that was there. So you've got this. You've got this karma. You've got yourself isolated from this situation. That's this is what's on its way. It's either on its way to you or it's happening in the now. We talk about the solar energy that's happening. This solar eclipse energy is a time for a major end to one's chapter, or an end of a major chapter in one's life, and it's about to bring, you know, something new. It's about to bring a dream to life. I mean, the Two of Wands was, you were dreaming, and with this individual, you were making, you know, you got the wish card there as well. You were making these wishes, but unfortunately, your emotions just weren't met, and it's left you feeling, you know, betrayed. And now you're out on your own, and it's you're being saved. And with the Knight of Swords as well, we've got a lot of sword energy in here, as well as wand energy. So with the Knight of Swords, we're talking about maybe you've got determination. There's, especially with the Ten of Wands as well, there's determination to move forward by sharing your heavy load with spirit. It doesn't necessarily have to be with spirit. It could be with friends or family or whatnot. Well, again, however it resonates. But these spirits, these birds are like spirits, and they're a savior. She isn't rowing. She stood there, holding on to her baggage and being saved by these spirits and moving off onto, you know, a greater shoreline, a new shore, a new path. So what's this balance and success then? What's the balance of success coming in for Aquarius, please? Balance and success. King of Wands, sorry, King of Cups. A wise leader could be bringing stability and balance. So yeah, a wise leader could be coming in to bring stability and balance with love. Somebody who's emotionally intelligent. That's kind of somebody we need once, someone who's been messing with our emotional needs. We have an Emperor. Ooh. An Emperor's coming in. Somebody that is a divine masculine. He's powerful, a natural leader. Somebody who likes to take action, and he likes to take charge of the world with confidence and generosity. This is not the kind of person that's going to mess with your emotions. With the King of Cups and the Emperor coming out together, wow, Aquarius, balance and success. This is a successful encounter. Balance and success then, please. And I just saw a flash of light in the side of my eye as that card flew out. This, on the bottom, the card that flew out was the Judgment card. This is freedom. This is, like I say, this is a true heart. So this person is somebody who's in touch with his emotions. This person is in touch with his emotions. He or she, take it how it resonates. This is a divine Emperor. Again, as it resonates, we have a divine masculine side and a divine feminine side inside of us. It's whichever one is the strongest at the times. We can charge each and every one up. So again, take that how it resonates. But for you, this individual is going to feel like it's going to be freedom. You're going to have this like self-realization that, wow, I went through this. I went through all of that. I went through that death and rebirth. I was because of, well, it's fate. This is a fate meeting. And not only is it fate, but this individual that messed you up is going to feel venged. He's not going to feel vengeful. You're going to feel like this fate. This is vengeance. This is vengeance on what that last connection was all about. This is only positive news for you, Aquarius. And on the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. And what does the Hierophant speak of? I mean, the Hierophant is tradition. It's marriage. It's history. It's enlightenment. It's awakening. It's, this is the kind of person that's it keeps. It's tradition. You know what I mean? So this is the person, I feel, Aquarius, the person you are seeking is also seeking you. And that's something that you should probably want to try and manifest. If you're not already, I'm hoping that what you get out of this is that you, what can I say here? What am I trying to say, Spirit? What I hope you get out of this reading, Aquarius, is that the universe has seen that you have gone through a really horrid time. And like I said, betrayal does not necessarily mean cheating. There's a variety of things that it could be. And in your case, I feel like you were at first I was thinking they exploited your vulnerabilities. And well, your emotions can be a vulnerability. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. So, your emotions can be a vulnerability of ours, but, in this case, you probably didn't think that she was going to neglect your emotional needs. And well, it did. You could have been planning together at one time, and then they put their wand down in the Two of Wands here. They put it into the corner, neglecting. And they just, they were in this Queen of Swords. I would say, realistically, they were upside down. They were just they were the killer queen. They killed the connection. They left you to just be on your own, making a wish upon a star, healing trauma. And well, in the end, Spirit went, you know what? Enough's enough. Now's time for your death and rebirth. And put an end to this situation. This is fate. Now they had us, because we all have free will, but it comes to a point when spirit's like, fuck no, sorry mate, but you've had a chance and you have messed this one up. You have you've screwed this over. You had a chance with it, with this Aquarius, and you screwed them. I can't let you be with my Aquarius. I need my Aquarius to be to be with somebody that's going to treat them right. So in the end, divine steps in, sets you off on a path that's a death and rebirth, and it's left you emotional, even worse so than you were before. And now Aquarius, of course, you're now learning that this is fate. This was in the making, and it's put you in a power. It's put you in a power stance. This is your vengeance. This relationship that's on its way to you is going to be vengeful. This is what you're moving towards. You're moving towards this King of Cups, Emperor individual, and it's clearly here. It's clearly your judgment, and I feel that she's only gonna pick up your burdens, and and you're gonna come out of this little bubble of yours, Aquarius. Time to come out your bubble by all accounts. That's all I've got time for today, and I hope you got something out of this reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please give us a thumbs up. Consider us subscribers. It really does help my channel to grow, and that way I can reach more people that may need to hear something positive out of any negative situation they found themselves in. And thanks for watching. Thank you so much, and God bless.